Alright. Got me some much needed coffee. Now I'm ready to proceed. Well, there's a cutscene for this elevator. Let me show it to you really quick. Completely superfluous beyond a certain point, but there is a nice novelty to it in the very beginning, so... I mean, when I was younger, I seldom got tired of watching that elevator scene. Nobody here? Oh, I know where we need to go. I kind of wish you could talk to the bartender in this game, because that's very much like Wing Commander 1 and Privateer. Wing Commander 2 actually has no bartender you can talk to either, nor does Wing Commander 4 or 5. I never quite understood the star field here, like, are we going at warp speed? Because these stars are just zipping right past us. It looks nice, but I just can't tell what's going on with that. I sometimes think these ships are capable of possible near-light speeds, but then to go from system to system is when they get in the jump points. I don't know. They don't explain it very much. But that's not what the game's all about. It's not like Star Trek that focuses as much on the technical aspect of things as just the drama.
They ought to shoot that kid, if you ask me. At least strap him to one of my thrusters on the next mission.
As usual, Maniac, your solution to the problem is brainless.
Well, any chance I get, I'm up in the air. I mean, they're gonna have to pry my dead carcass out of the cockpit.
Oh, stop banging your chest. You're gonna bruise it. The Colonel will deal with him.
Oh, look, the Colonel is a spineless...
I wouldn't finish that sentence if I were you, Major.
We were just speculating on when the new pilot might pull his own weight.
Uh-huh. They're right.
This is another one of those moments that when I played as a kid, I didn't even know what Maniac meant by pull their own weight, so I was just like, huh? Pull his own what? I just decided to agree with them.
Well, one way or another, we'll find out what Flash is made of. I guarantee you that.
Does he pat you like that?
Does he pat you like that?
Tom Wilson is great in this game. He really owns the character of Maniac. I think he understands him well. Let's save it here. Can I save it? Here? I can save it here. I'll show you why I'm gonna save it. I'll just tell you why. They're gonna do a scramble here, and if I don't have my game saved, I gotta do all that stuff again should I fail.
I wish they wouldn't send me these Academy hotshots.
Youth and wisdom are rarely combined, Captain.
It's still your ship, Captain.
He answers only to Admiral Towin. Colonel, we're under attack. Launch all fighters.
Everyone does talk about Admiral Tolwyn like he's the only...
Red alert! Red alert! Launch all fighters! Launch all fighters! This is not a drill! This is not a drill!
As I was saying, everyone just talks about Admiral Tolwyn like he's the only admiral in all of Conflict. Here we have a nice throwback to the original Wing Commander series, if you listen to that music there. And I missed that music from the Colonel. We're gonna do a playthrough of Wing Commander 1 eventually, I promise.
Clear to take off, Colonel.
Alright, we're back in the Arrow, which is typically the ship. Alright, I guess I gotta focus here for a second. Let's rack up our kills here, shall we? That's mine.
More kitty litter. I'm fun today.
These pilots are already gonna get smarter using their decoys. That ship is a Pogton, it's the Kilrathi bomber. It's the equivalent of the Confed longbow. They are designed for taking out capital ships.
Victory.
You know, while I'm here, I'm gonna experiment. I think the one I want is alt flight mode. I could be wrong, but I think that's the one I want. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, give me a second here. Save, exit. Ah, that just... Oh, I just put everything in VGA mode. That's nice. My apologies. Alright, let's see if this works now. How I want it to. And I'm stuck, so I've done some... Oh, I've put it back on joystick. Well, I'm just brilliant, aren't I? So, alt flight mode, keyboard, and super VGA. That's all I wanted. Jeez, I almost died because of that. I'm not sure if this is what I want or not. It's a little smoother. Boy, could you have imagined any circumstances where you had to put this game on its VGA mode? That would have been awful.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
I'm pretty sure he was doing that anyway. So I think this alternate flight mode is just supposed to be a little more realistic, where you don't necessarily steer in a perfectly straight line.
More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
Alright, let's get on this thing's tail. I didn't have time to change my loadout because we were being scrambled, so I'm stuck with the heat seeker missiles. That's good stuff. So I think the option I want was not alt flight, but frame rate switch. Let me see if that's it. Exit. I can't even tell. Have to just get online and see which one does what. You gotta be careful about telling these bombers because they got some pretty nasty turrets on the back of
them. Mission objectives accomplished.
Alright.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Looks like Tomeo ain't as peaceful as HQ thought, huh? Big surprise. You're clear to land. By the way, supposedly we got the best fighter in the galaxy and all it did was collect dust on the flight deck? Flashman just set out that firefight in the barracks.
Well, I don't approve of that. So that's a scramble mission. Sometimes the ship will just get attacked and you gotta hurry and get on your ship and get out there. You don't have time for a briefing or anything. Don't happen very often though. I think the better intelligence you have, the less likely it is to happen. But our intelligence obviously wasn't that great, because we thought Tamaya was supposed to be peaceful. Let's save it here. And I think we have a little more time before I stop recording, so let's go give Flash crap for not helping us out. I really like this scene.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm waking up now, sir.
Didn't you hear that scramble alarm?
Yeah,
woke me up for a minute.
We were under attack, for God's sakes.
My talents won't be wasted on your little skirmishes.
Yeah, well, people were dying out there, you son of a bitch.
It's a war. People die all the time.
You've never seen it, have you?
Seen what?
Never seen pilots, people you know, getting fried in their own cockpit.
I do my part for Confed.
I don't think I've ever met anyone as frightened as you.
You think what you want. I've got my orders.
Yeah. And you'll find refuge in that just as long as you can.
I forget this actor's name. He's actually a really good actor. He's in quite a few other movies. And I can't even remember the names of those movies. I know I've seen him in other things, and he's actually kind of impressive. Let's see. Talk to Rachel. Let's get our daily dose of sexual innuendos from Rachel.
That Excalibur's one hell of a ship. But just like I figured, there's a real dick on the other end of the leash.
What, he's not letting you do your job?
These loving hands, I can tweak anything and make it run a little better.
Of course, and a little grease never hurt.
Maybe he doesn't need me now, but there's gonna come a time when he's flying a paste and glue special, and then see what kind of servicing he gets. I bet you'd like to take her out for a shakedown spin. You know, if you swing by at the right time, you just might find the key in the ignition.
Whew. I'd love to fly that ship. Stay clear of trouble. Stay cool. Stay cool. I'd love to fly that ship.
I do want to fly the Excalibur, desperately.
It's been a long time since I've done any joyriding.
Well, then you owe it to yourself.
We succumb easily to peer pressure, so... How are we doing? Ah, at last I have beaten everyone on the kill board, and that's all I really wanted to do. I don't know what's up with Hobbs lately. I think I should take him out on my next mission. Make him prove himself a little more. I don't think there's anyone up here right now. Alright. So most intriguing, Rachel suggested that should we drop by the hangar bay at the right time, we just may find the Excalibur fueled up and ready to go. So, maybe for our next mission that'll be the case. Let's go get briefed.
Come in, Colonel. We have to move quickly on this. The only reason we aren't under attack right now is because the Karathi have bigger fish to fry. They've targeted Tamayo too. Their transports are already moving in. Now, if you and your wing can cut through the fighter cover, we might have a shot of destroying those transports. Now, we're gonna need a lot of firepower, and we're gonna need it fast. Scramble everybody. I want those flight decks empty.
Right away, sir.
You'll never guess what's gassed up and ready to go.
Yes, yes, I love this ship. It's so great. 12 missiles. We can do image Rex or friender fire. I'll just do the friender. Well, yeah, friender foes are fine for now. Yeah, she's cute sometimes when she's not making her cheesy innuendos. Sorry I keep saving it here, but I think I'll just stop here for now, and when we get back we will fly the Excalibur for our very first time.